Today we're going to get started on your career research project slideshow. I told you that I was going to show you how to make the slideshow, so today that's what we're going to do. Once again, I want to remind you that if you need the rubric, it's in your Google Classroom under the About tab. Okay, so if you're on your classroom right now, I want you to click on the link that's on today's announcement that says Slides Carnival. When you click that, it's going to take you to a site that looks like this. So I'm going to give you a minute to go to your classroom, click on that link, and get to Slides Carnival. Okay, so once you get here, the great thing about Slides Carnival is it has Google slide templates already made for you. They're really cool looking, and you just have to adjust them for what you want. Okay, so there's categories up here where you can search. Creative or fun, playful or fun. And when you're looking through here, you'll notice that there are ones that I've used for class that I get from here. Okay, so when you find the one that you want to use, and there's several pages in here you can scroll through. So if you find one you want to use, let's see. Let me find one here. How about this one? I'm going to click on either the slide itself or the name. It's going to bring up another page. Okay, so if I scroll down, there is a window right here, and I can kind of scroll through here and see what it actually looks like once I get into it. Because once I start looking at it, I may not like it. But if I do, once I start looking, if I like it, I'm going to click this Use This Presentation Template. Okay, so when I click that, it brings up the template in Slides. But notice right here it says View Only. That's because I'm pulling up a template that belongs to somebody else. So what I need to do is click File, Make a Copy. When I click that, it's going to ask me, what do I want to call it? So I'm going to call it Sparrow Template because that's what it's named. Then I'm going to click Folder. And I'm going to go backwards until I hit My Drive. So on My Drive, I'm going to go forwards and find a folder. Now, if you don't have any folders on your drive, just go to My Drive and put it there. So I'm going to go to Slide Templates, and I'm going to click Select. So now I've named it, I've told it where to save it, and I'm going to hit OK. Now this will take just a minute. What it's doing is it's copying that template to My Drive, so now it's mine. And you'll notice I can edit it now. So I can close the original tab up there, and now I've got the one that I can actually edit. Now, when you open this, there's a ton of slides already created. What I usually do with these is I just delete them all. I'll leave the first one, and I'm just going to delete the rest. Okay, so now I've got my slide template. I just need to set up my slideshow. So if I go back and look at my rubric, the first slide is my title slide. It needs to have my first and last name, class period, and the career I'm researching. So if I go back to my slide, I'm going to do my name. And I'm going to drag this out a little bit so it's not like that. Okay, now, then I'm going to do career portal, oops, if I could spell, portals, first period. And I'm going to drag this out because I don't want it on two lines. And then I'm going to do the career I'm going to research is teacher. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to make my name bigger. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to highlight it. And I'm just going to change this to like 72. That way my name is up there in big letters. Do I need career portals to be that big? Probably not. So I'm going to make it a little smaller. And then I'm going to make the career just a tad bigger. And I think I may actually make my name a little bit bigger. And it's up to you how big you make things. Okay, not that big. It's up to you what size you make things and what order you put them in. Okay, so there is my first slide. Done. That fast. rest. Okay, so now we need to do slide 2. To add a slide, right here where this plus is, I'm not going to click the plus. I'm actually going to click the drop-down arrow because I can choose what kind of slide I want to add. So I'm just going to click this one. And let me go back and see, okay, slide number 2 is job description. So up here, I'm going to put job description. And I'm going to put teacher because this is the teacher job. Now remember, you're going to actually make 3 of these templates, 1 for each job that you're going to do. Now you can use the same template and just change the jobs, or you can use 3 completely different ones. It's up to you. Okay, so job description teacher. And after that, I'm just going to make my next slide and my next slide. Now you can add using that right there. If you wanted to just duplicate the slide, you can right click, duplicate slide. So then slide 3 is suitable for me. So I'm going to label this suitable for me. I actually like that better. And notice it's really easy to make adjustments in here. Very, very simple. And Google saves everything as you do it. You'll notice this is all changes saved in Drive. So it's automatically saving as I'm doing things. Now the menu is very similar to Microsoft Office or to Google Docs even. To insert images, you're going to go right there, insert image. And let's say I want to search for an image that has to do with teaching. So when I did insert image, I click search, and I'm going to do teaching. And maybe I want to use like this. So I'm going to click that, and I just want to throw it down here in the corner or something. So it's really that easy to insert images if you want to do that. So I'm just going to put that down there, make it whatever size I want, and there it is. Okay. You can insert word art, which word art is, it's going to be text, but you can actually put effects on it. Like you can put a stroke around it. So it's a 2-tone word instead of 1. So if I click that and I want to put teacher. So I'm going to click my word art and I have 2 options. The paint bucket's going to be the main color. The pencil here is going to be your outline color. So if I change that to, let's see, I'm going to change it to bright green so you'll see it. And then this right here will allow me to make it bigger. So word art, you can make it look a little cooler if you want to use it. You can also insert videos if you wanted to do that, charts, shapes, lines, all of that's from the insert menu. Okay, so by the time you finish class today, you should have all 10 of your slides in here. And what I mean by that is just all you need is this, what it is. Like make a slide, label what it is. And you're going to have all 3 of your shows formatted by the end of the day. So find your templates, get going on it, and by the time you leave class today, you should at least have them set up. You don't have to put any information in them, just have them set up. If you have any questions, let me know, let your teacher know, and I will post this video on your Google Classroom so you can go back and look at it for a reference.